bar. He's getting the boost steal anyway. Turns back around and makes good use of it.
45 seconds. It'll feel like a lifetime for Mawkzy to take the first best of 7. Of course, what else here in a grand final Worlds 1v1 final? So now found a challenge. He's going to get bumped off this at 5.
Masterful positioning. Mawkzy, low 50, turns, trips up MWPO, lets the ball come in. Open net again. He's just out positioning and outplaying MWPO strategically.
He's embraced this crowd, embraced the home support, but now Bo is answering back with 1.
He's keeping it interesting. This is still playable. You know, some players would forfeit in this position, but 4 goals in 1v1 in 30 seconds has happened before many times. Definitely not at this level, with this much on the line. Let's see if MWPO can do it.
29 wins another kickoff. It's all about that race for the boost. Instead, he goes for the shot, just doesn't find the angle, but he does find the demo. Okay, we've got 2.
That's an excellent play by MWPO. The crowd's starting to get a little bit nervous here in Leon. Mawkzy just dead in the water on the back wall. Now 3 goals in 21 seconds is what the Saudi Arabian needs.
So isolating, the 2 of them on stage, no coach, no support. Just thousands of fans here at the LDLC Arena now. Can he get 3? He's got 3!
No way.
It's on!
Oh, this is seriously on. 15 seconds, 2 goals. He can take his time with the next one.
Really just has to get 1 more before that clock hits 0. Kickoff so crucial. Mawkzy brute forces his way through on that one and grabs boost. That should be enough. Just has to delay time. This is what he is accustomed to. There we go. Mawkzy, listen to this.
Takes the ball to the back corner to confirm the game win.
No signs of nerves here for the crowd favourite. A 50-50 matchup. We could have really split it amongst us, the talent, the casters. Mawkzy, as we mentioned, showed signs of nerves in Birmingham. A much smaller crowd than this, and a much less French crowd than this. So that was the doubt. The fact that perhaps he succumbed to the pressure. But Johnny, what a game 1.
Oh yeah, the worrying thing from that game 1 though is that MWPO's conversions on kickoff wins are seriously impressive. You know, Mawkzy's kickoff is talked about as a really good game. So if MWPO can consistently beat Mawkzy's kickoff, like he did for large parts of this game, that's definitely worrying. He's deadly when he can get his opponent a low boost.
The last minute of that game was all MWPO as well.
Yeah.
Whether Mawkzy put the cue in the rack slightly, knowing he had a 4-goal lead, just trying to hang on a 5-goal lead even at one stage, but MWPO found a little bit of momentum. Obviously, on the MWPO side of things, the question was he also had the 3v3 to look out for as well. But
the senior players, they're always in good ones for him.
Yes.
For some players that might be a factor, but I don't think that matters for MWPO. He is looking good. Mawkzy, better in game 1 though.
All his focus goes to the 1v1 after his team twisted minds knocked out. Now they need to lock in. Mawkzy reset over the 1. Can he get 2 double line? And now he's in trouble. He's lost boost. Has to defend.
Yeah, this is a tough position now, Mawkzy. He's been saving irritable bumps all day. This one into the bar. MWPO clearly worried about Mawkzy's irritable bump defense. He goes simply too high with a shot.
This is what he does. He takes it straight down the pitch. Delays the flick. We can't save it.
And I love that from Mawkzy. He's been putting his top left corner flick into the bar in game 1. What does he do in this game? He just slows it down, hits the delayed flick instead, takes a bit of power off of it, but it's every bit as hard to save.
I feel like any other player, when he caught that ball in his own net, would go to the corner boost, make sure he has 100, but he's happy with 50. He's comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes it straight down the line. He takes it straight at your net. That's why he's so threatening. Great start for him, but see now with space. Does he get to work? Takes it up top. This is where he has the aerial advantage. Finds the edge drop up and finds the 1-1.
I don't think Mawkzy expected the irritable bump there. I think he's put himself in a bit of a vulnerable position. MWPO smashes him. It was last minute decision by Mawkzy to try and push MWPO back into the ball, but if MWPO supersonic, you're getting demoed.
As we know, Mawkzy has the ground game. Now MWPO, so much straight in the air. The mechanics actually missed boost there, Mawkzy. try to pre-flip into a bump, into a demo. Has to track right back to his own corner. Look at the space that MWPO gets to work with. The flick's poor though, and Mawkzy, if he throws it on net, should score.
We've seen him before. He's got some famous open net misses, super open net misses on his record, but that one was confident shooting, confident flicking. Mawkzy is locked in, and is again the delayed flick. Mawkzy still able to recover off the back of this, but here comes out his aerial game. He's going for the backboard. He's got the read. Oh, what a save by Mawkzy though.
Has to recover. MWPO needs to put this one on in straight away. Too quick.
Mawkzy's recovery seriously hindered. He went absolutely flying. Yeah, he's not getting back from that one. And it was a great save, but putting the ball down like that is a bit unlucky. Everyone ties it. You know, we've really got to credit now for what he's doing here, coming in here all alone and trying to make the comeback like this. He did do it in the North America versus MENA qualifier. That was the major.
Yep.
Lost game 1, won 4 straight.
Mawkzy now pops it up. He has found a bump, but both players with 0 in the tank. MWPO just trying to use the speed, use the pace, and he's got the advantage of boost. You can see MWPO now goes to flick. Mawkzy uses every pixel of that hitbox, but look how quick MWPO's moving. Can he do it conditioning? Can he squinch it in? Mawkzy turns himself into the backboard.
Yeah, boost steal on spawn there. MWPO just stealing boosts over and over again. Mawkzy reeling for the pressure, but such a strong low 50. That is outrageous by Mawkzy in defense.
Just willing this ball out of the net, keeping it close still with 0. 12 boosts, he finds a flick. You can see MWPO looking for the bumps. Tries to turn around, he's lost the mid boost, but MWPO hasn't been able to put on net either. That's a huge win for Mawkzy.
Mawkzy snuck in, he took the mid boost that MWPO's going for. He's lining up the top left flick. MWPO immediately challenges. He does not want to get Mawkzy the momentum he's looking for. Great save again by Mawkzy in defense. He's been battered in this last minute, but he's holding on.
The average speed numbers would be crazy. The differential MWPO playing so quick right now. Has the reset. Mawkzy waits down. He's got to go to the pump instead. Leads it.
It's the faith in his ability to pop bump, air dribble bump, that's given him the advantage here. Even though Mawkzy saved several of these in game 1, MWPO's sticking to his guns. He knows that he can put these in if he executes on his plan.
Just feels like Mawkzy's a little bit too defensive on those aerial plays, and he's got one more. It's a 2-goal lead.
Oh, Mawkzy must have thought he'd done enough here. Look at this, he bumps. Now, by the way, MWPO just gets back underneath the ball and shoots it. Frustrating period of gameplay for the Frenchman. He's not had a lot of ball control. He needs desperately to get possession here.
MWPO says game on. Huge step up from the first. Mawkzy, that's a great 50. He's going to get one back. MWPO, there's the overcommit.
That is exactly what Mawkzy needed. Just controlled the challenge. MWPO looking to get that ball to go anywhere but where it went. Mawkzy back within 1.
Minute 50. Kickoffs. So important. That's a huge bump. Just has to recover. Just has to throw it on it. Does he have the power? Puts it up.
Such small margins. Mawkzy just slams out by the way. Again, it's not the boost that matters in these plays. It's who can get the ball first, who can get position. All tied up. Now it's Saudi Arabia who's got to stabilise.
I mentioned it before, a 2-goal lead feels like the score's a level, Johnny. Well, we just had a 2-goal lead disappear in the matter of 10 seconds. It's a nice 50 from MWPO, has no boost. Like he just wants to throw this one on net, but he's got to take the slow play, grab the corner 100 first. Mawkzy with enough boost in the tank. The spacing, he just matches the line of the ball so well. But he can't recover, can he? No, he can. No, it's 5-4. MWPO gets it back.
He's just so quick about the pitch. He's tripping on Mawkzy. He's bumping him, taking his boost away. That is such a clever play. He saw Mawkzy looking for a wave dash to try and equalize the momentum difference between the two players. That was all he needed to get under him and take him out of the game.
Mawkzy back corner. Plenty of time in this one. This game mode. 1 second feels like a lifetime. That's a huge flick. Oh, we got 5-5. Just has to put on target.
Mawkzy is so good keeping an eye on his opponent. A little sneaky challenge there by MWPO. Mawkzy sees everything. Sees all these these bump attempts, all of these challenges before Naupo can land them.
Just the ground game. He flicks the right stick. He looks over the top of the ball. As soon as Naupo shapes up, he strikes. Naupo should have a chance here to score us. See how quick Mawkzy had to track back, but this is where Naupo gets to work, where Mawkzy has to go all the way back for boost. Low 50 lands, but not on target. Mawkzy keeping boost in the tank. Naupo trying to play quick, throws it on. Oh, Mawkzy's...
Cross pinch by Mawkzy to clear the ball. He's got one 12 pad to work with. That's all he needed.
12 may as well be 100, but still, he's unrelenting.
Unstoppable pressure. This time, not going for the boost steals, just keeping the shots coming, keeping the flicks coming. He's peppered Mawkzy's net this game.
6-5. Crowd trying to get Mawkzy back into this. Naupo wants to tie it up. 20 seconds in. Here we go again. Mawkzy back corner. Naupo up top. Low 50.
Crushing by Naupo. Has he already finished a bottle of water as well while we're at this? He can go through a fair amount of water during these matches. 18 seconds. This is still doable for Mawkzy.
18 seconds. Has to be the kickoff. It's actually a delayed kickoff from Naupo. He does keep possession. Should be enough if he just buys time. See Mawkzy just threw himself away. There it is. Got ourselves a tied series right here.
Yeah, as good as. Although we have seen comebacks from 3, this would be a bit ridiculous of us to tell you to expect it. Mawkzy is going to continue. He needs a kickoff goal directly to keep it playable, and he doesn't get one. So that is absolutely 1-1. Really good play from Naupo. He took his time. I mean, he had Mawkzy in such precarious positions, but he never overextended. Maybe a couple times, but he didn't overextend too much.
Feels like the only time you can get Mawkzy off the ball is that boost control. When he is stealing boost, he's able to get Mawkzy to track all the way back to his own net, all the way to his own corner, and then he gets space to really set a play up, create angles. That's when he looks most dangerous.
That was a 16-shot to 7 game, by the way, for Naupo. 16 to just 7 Mawkzy. Mawkzy 10 saves, only 2 for the Saudi Arabian. But he didn't really seem like he needed much defense this game. He had full control. And, credit to him again. Mawkzy's kickoff is unplayable according to many of the best funds players in the world. But he is making it look pretty average, making it look pretty normal. And you mentioned the last game of the delayed kickoff. That's a key component to stopping Mawkzy's kickoff game from dominating.
Feels like you've got Naupo's pressure game against Mawkzy's defense, just all-round 1v1 ability, but the pressure's too much, as you mentioned. 16 shots. Mawkzy had to make 10 saves that game, but it's not enough. Still put 8 in the back of the net. 1-1. Got ourselves a series.
Now, 1v1 has got a bit of a history of being scripted. I'm trying to jump the gun on the potential for it.
I think you are,
but I wouldn't mind it.
Wouldn't mind it. Seeing a Game 7 classic for our first ever World Champion. What a reset now, home!
The silencer strikes again. Naupo with the reset lob. I mean, look at that. He's under the ball to get more height on the flip. Mawkzy, he cannot get kickoff control.
Delayed kickoffs, the mind game's too strong for Naupo right now. Mawkzy, can he win this one? Naupo's going to throw it straight on there, and it's just in again.
And he's chugging through his second bottle of water. He's going for a second sip here.
He's slamming that thing right now.
He can't get enough. This is outrageous. If he keeps scoring at this rate, we're going to need to get a packet of water bottles on stage for this guy.
Got a few toilet breaks in between. 2-0, 14 seconds off the wall. So this will be 3. This has to be 3. Yeah, he's dodged it. Wow. He's all over it.
Well, Mawkzy has to make some adaptations. Again, it's that inside wall. So Mawkzy, 2-side onto the ball. Just leaving that opening with, fair regularity in the series. It's surprising to see Mawkzy going so outside the ball, not approaching both sides on the kickoff.
Rare for him not to find the centre of that ball. There's a fake kickoff from Naupo. Mawkzy, mind games. Naupo just has to dodge bumps. Has done well. He's committed. It's a huge 50 win for Naupo. See Mawkzy grabs a couple of pads. He's got to go to the coach.
tightest angle in once, with Mawkzy right in front of him.
No one goes for that. Well, I didn't even think. Oh, that is so risky. If he misses out, it's straight down the other side. It's a cross net. It's Mawkzy's possession. I thought, why was he shooting? But he had other ideas. He passed it to himself. The goal so far of the series.
Oh, absolutely. That's just a different level. He has blitzed Mawkzy in the first minute of this game. You know, worrying signs. This is kind of what he did to Diaz. He equalized the series and then he blew him out for a couple of games in the middle of the series. Liverpool gets going. His momentum is outrageously hard to stop. He goes again for that air dribble dunk. Once more for the boost seal. Mawkzy is in serious trouble.
There's another shot. There's another goal. 5-0. As you mentioned, huge trouble now. He's completely taken over this 1v1.
Yes, and you know, for Mawkzy, it's not about trying to get the next goal or trying to get the comeback started. He's got to figure out the kickoff discrepancy here because the strategies that he's brought to the table are not matching up well with Mawkzy, who's had so many more chances, so much more possession, and ultimately more control of the series.
He goes it on. French Custers trying to will the crowd back to Mawkzy to get him firing. He finds a save, throws a shot on, post in. You never know.
He just sneaks it in and opens scoring for him in game 3. Long way to go to bring back a 5-0 lead, but he's got a long time left to work with.
Oh, it's a huge bump. It's a huge bump indeed.
There is again, wave dash, bump. He lands behind Naupo, but he can get momentum with the wave dash landed. He's not always doing it though, he's not only single jumping into the ball, he is dodging like he did here. This is fine, ball's in the back corner, but Mawkzy's with it, so you'll take this any day compared to some of the other kickoffs we've seen.
Yeah, 29 boost, which is where he has to save every bit of it. Now being very passive. Mawkzy just drops it off his car and goes to low 50 instead. This is where Mawkzy looks comfortable. When the cards are like this, when it's awkward, when he slows it down, when he makes Naupo play at his speed, at his pace, that's the game that he wants to play.
Yeah, he's very good again at just looking around the ball. He uses ball cam on, off. He looks like he's spamming it, but he's trying to get other angle views off his opponent, see how close Naupo is, if he's making any micro adjustments on his approach. This is at least the stability that Mawkzy needed in this game after the 5-0 start that he faced.
Mawkzy, you can see he wasn't too comfortable taking it up the top. This guy is though. Fakes this time. Now pops. Mawkzy not ready. Just hooks it in.
Too good. He's just too good in the air. Now with a quick recovery. This time he just pops it twice. And when you're mixing up the aerial game as well as Naupo does, you're going to be a problem for anyone. We've seen air dribble dunks, air dribble bumps, air dribble demos, now just simple air dribbles. Never the same shot twice.
So Mawkzy versus Yan in Birmingham. Yan, a player known for his outplays, but the speed that Naupo's playing at, the pressure that he's applying, is something else. The 50 from Mawkzy, still fantastic.
It seems like he does have a read on Naupo's aggression with his challenges. He knew where Naupo's coming from there. He was able to just get a solid 50 towards the midfield. And you always expect that when Naupo's against you. That's another good goal. Mawkzy's went into.
Kickoffs turning, the tide turning. Another wave dash recovery. That's where he's at his best.
Expect a delay here from Naupo or some other adjustment because if a wave dash recovery kickoff from Mawkzy's going in your net, you've got to change something up. Is he just driven through? Is it drive kickoff? So smart. He's just really messing with Mawkzy here. Drives straight through the ball. Actually, they both in the drive kickoff. It looks like somebody's controller's disconnected there because they don't flip, but that is a valid strategy.
50-50. The drive kickoff this time. There's the delay. There's the delay. You called it, JB. You called it.
Unreal. I mean, this is just mind games at the highest level. They're both throwing the drive kickoff in. Now puts it to start ball of bar. We're only in game 3.
Somebody stop this man. 4 goals. A long time. And then 56. No, he's got it again. He's got another one in. Sets the dodge the bump.
Oh, He is just reading Mawkzy so well. He's predicted Mawkzy's last 2 kickoffs and countered them to perfection. He just seems to be a step ahead. The glue is in the team logo up there. Oh, this time it's Mawkzy with a read. He's still in the lane and just chips it in.
He's adapting. Mawkzy, last second. Now Poe just puts the brakes on. Mawkzy recognises it. 4 goals. Long time.
Like this is part of 1v1 you need to really lock in on. In 3s, 2s, you don't need to be as attentive to exactly what's happening. Oh, they both missed the boost here. Mawkzy concedes again. It looked like they were going to be battling for the back corner boost initially.
They both turned.
Yeah, when Mawkzy flips like that, now Poe knows, okay, the net's open.
He just recovered quicker. He hit the ground quicker. So with a power slide, put that one on target. 5 goals now. Saudi Arabian. Mawkzy has to worry. Look at the patience from now, Poe. Look at the pressure as well. He's up again.
11. He's put 11 goals on Mawkzy in under 4 minutes. This is insane. Nopo's offense. The brutal efficiency. How quickly he turns a small advantage into a goal seems to be second to none.
You mentioned it before. He has series, he has games where he just goes ballistic.
Oh, yeah.
And just puts goal after goal after goal in the back of the net. He's doing this when the pressure's at its highest. The biggest stage in 1v1 Rocket League history. Here is Mawkzy with a 10. There's the early flick. Mention him on Mawkzy reading now, Poe. His return serve. Mawkzy's getting threatening to own goaling there.
He had to be careful. He went for that back corner boost in front of him. I think he's getting demoed. So he switches. Oh, look at that power slide. Reverse challenge by Nopo. He's faked a fake challenge and caught Mawkzy by surprise.
He's up again. Reset straight away. Look at the pressure. 12 boost. Mawkzy can't get up, but he still makes the save. 0 boost. 4 pressure. Good luck.
I think Mawkzy's tripped on the post there. He's just fallen over after landing from that first save, so he just had no chance. He's just tripped on the post. He can't get up again. You know, credit to him, he's playing on here. Oh, never mind.
Unbelievable timing.
So if you are new to 1v1, you can forfeit in this game mode. There's a possibility of the score reaching just absolutely impossible comeback potential. I mean, that was past it for a while.
Rare for this crowd here in Lyon to be silenced, but they need to find something. An early quit, an early forfeit. And here they go.
Deep breath from Nopo. He's doing what he did in rally. Lost game 1. Very tight game 1. And then he completely took over. To do this, to walk into Mawkzy's back garden, to start to beat him at his own game, he's beating him in the kickoffs. You know, we thought Nopo's winning the ball would be in the air 24/7. He's been actually playing a totally great game himself. Mawkzy's flex, his big D's. When he's got an open for a shot, as we saw in this last game, he just puts the ball straight through it.
As you mentioned, he's walked into his back garden and just put the Saudi Arabian flag right in the middle of it and said, I'll be taking over the LDLC arena. 2-1. It's just dominant wins, though. It's the way he's winning. 12 goals.
Unbelievable.
Against Mawkzy is so rare.
Crowd doing everything they can in their power to rally their man. This is a must-win game. French guys just a nice try to rally the crowd as well. Everybody here wants to see a Mawkzy come back. Now we're back home in Saudi Arabia. He's trying to bring a world championship to them. The first world championship. Saudi Arabian history. He's getting to the...
Here he goes. Right off the bounce, 11 seconds. Just turns on now by the aggression. Can come back to bite him. Has on that occasion. Mawkzy. The kickoff. Will win this too. Oh, he's got now by right where he wants him, but Nopo recovers. Now Mawkzy is the one. He's the one again. He's just bullying now over 0 boost.
Oh, he's got caught though, that's it. Oh, well, Mawkzy died. Got one step ahead of him, but he was wide open for the demo. Let his guard down, which is a rare sight. Taking that inside line in the corner. Easy demo for Naupo.
He's just worried if he jumps on the wall, Naupo's going to turn and throw it straight on net. Perhaps have the power to shoot. This time he does shoot straight away. He's so good at that double jump save. Putting himself right in line with where the ball's going to be coming into net.
Look at that, he's played off the side cue there. He couldn't see Naupo, but he heard him jump, just beats him to it. But it's again more possession for Naupo, more ball control, and he's going for the full pitch air dribble. There's one good touch, there's another.
Come on.
Here's the reset. What's he going with it? Oh, just shoots the ball to set up the boost steal. Can't have been feeling too good about the lineup there.
Very safe from Naupo. Usually we just go for that one. It's a great 50. Naupo straight up top. Oh, if he goes quick, Mawkzy just wants the boost as well.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, be careful. So that's the flip. Oh, very wise not to use it. Naupo knew that he had that covered, but it's there in case. Mawkzy throws it bottom corner. Already. This is where he gets to work, but this time Mawkzy's pre-jumping off the ceiling, saves the flip. Gets out. Oh, he's completely stuffed it. He's pushed it out.
Mawkzy shadowing off the ceiling. He wanted Naupo to hit the ball a bit harder into him. It ended up being so awkward. It just fell behind him, and he wasn't able to time his landing. Oh, he's got to shake that one off. It happens. Naupo's done him in with a soft shot from distance.
He tried to catch it with a wave dash. He didn't want to pre-flip into it. Just wanted to get back to his safety net, which is the ground. Oh, Naupo's gone for boost. Mawkzy still with 50s, but these are dangerous. You can see Naupo looking for bumps. He has missed boost. This is where they will differ. You can see Mawkzy actually goes for the instant shot. It's the nerves on that occasion. He wouldn't be happy with that.
He might have been looking to bait a pre-jump out of Naupo, who has been pre-jumping Mawkzy at times. I mean, early challenges are pretty common as well against Mawkzy when he's dribbling, so don't hate the immediate shot. It's definitely going to get Naupo to respect him a bit more next time he's in that position.
And just once the game slows down, once he gets the ball under his control, it looks great, but he's misplayed again. Has to make the save, done well. Corner boost acquired as Naupo look for the quick turn. He just shapes up, forces a pop from Mawkzy. Mawkzy goes again though, he wants more. Drop down, has to recover.
And that is a key moment. That's a confidence builder. He's just dusted Naupo twice. And he puts it in the open net as well. He had to be perfect with his landing to make it. Ties the game. It's a much lower scoring game this time around.
Pitch off the side. Advantage Mawkzy. He's got to go straight away. Naupo knew. Popping it up, not on target. As Naupo try and cut for the shot, he can see Mawkzy, the threat. He wanted the corner boost, but he couldn't risk it. Naupo just playing with Mawkzy at the moment. He's thrown it, it's not on target. He has to be careful now, Naupo. Mawkzy up top. This is where we don't usually see him, and this is why. Oh, what a shot! We held our breath.
That wasn't traditional Mawkzy at all. When he uses the aerial game, it's usually a ceiling shot, but going for the reset there, it's obviously something he's got in his back pocket, but in that slow position, if you don't land that perfectly against a player like Naupo, you know he's going to be on top of you.
And he just lost sight of Naupo as well. That was the problem. As soon as he hit the reset, he was ready to snipe. Can Mawkzy score this? No. Keep the ball in. Keep boost. Naupo just 20 in the tank. Can't secure the 100 either.
Oh, fake one. Naupo.
Now he tries to find the bump. He does land it. Mawkzy wants to take it all the way back. A lot of space for him. This is where he takes it straight. Won't go sidewall. Wants the ball on the ground. Wants the ball in the middle of the pitch. When Naupo can't use the walls, has to take it on the ground.
Mawkzy takes the risk. Shooting across the goal like this against a challenge is terrifying. Any touch of the ball there for Naupo and you've conceded. So he had to be perfect there with the ground shot. Ties it again. But these wins and these goals they're hard to come by. He's not had a freebie in a while.
There was the lose kick at the drive kickoff where you basically just want to lose it back corner. We saw in another 1v1 event, Johnny Banana Head adopting that straight after he thought that 1v1 kickoffs are just divine intervention. It has worked for Mawkzy. He has kept possession. As he goes back corner now. Doesn't get the boost though. Had to dodge the bump. Had to pre-flip. Naupo knows he's low, but wants the wall. Mawkzy's not going to give it to him.
Yeah, he does not want to let Naupo take off the ball there. He's terrifying in those positions.
feeling pitch for territory, but he's going to be chasing this down behind him. He doesn't want to give Mawkzy a chance to turn. Mawkzy working hard to be able to turn with the ball. Look who's in his face again, though. He just spawns in. It's like he's playing against two of them.
This is what he does. He takes it straight down the middle, straight up the guts. Mawkzy to the wall. Mawkzy has been able to find demos. That's a poor touch from Mawkzy, but Mawkzy grabs 100 as another early flick comes through, expecting the instant challenge. Mawkzy just popping it up, keeping it high. Mawkzy turning straight on this. Mawkzy's in big, big trouble now. No boost to work with.
And he's won the midfield back and forth. MWPO, quick turn, flick. Mawkzy had to try and jump at MWPO there. Hope he can make contact with him. But with 25 seconds left, it's Twisted Mind's main man back in front by one.
Mawkzy hasn't recovered well. MWPO will get the ball to see. Mawkzy wanted to turn, but goes for the safety net. He fakes the jump, fakes the defense. MWPO looks to the ground, pinch has lost the 50. Can Mawkzy throw it on net? Doesn't want to rip it now. We'll get the last chance, you'd think, of this regulation. MWPO keeping it close. Can he go? The Diaz, the signature off the back wall, has the reset instead. Drops it down.
Smart by MWPO, but one touch at the end there by Mawkzy.
He completely lost control of the ball. He had the dribble with about 5 seconds to go, but he accidentally
Mawkzy just adjusting himself. That was closer. That was better. It wasn't a 12-goal game.
Time out Mawkzy. He saved it until MWPO's first of the rematch point. Very tough moment to just think about how he can improve his chances in this. He did even out the kickoff battle a bit in that game, but he's not scoring his signature shots. He's not scoring his flicks.
He's not surprising Mawkzy, or no, he's not surprising MWPO, I should say. Honestly, it's MWPO who's surprising him.
Yeah.
The fake challenges, with the rush challenges. His defense has been outrageously effective because of how aggressive he is.
Problem with Mawkzy's biggest advantage is the ground game, the kickoffs, and right now MWPO's beating him at both of those as well.
Yeah.
All over him. As he heads to a timeout. The time to reset.
And the advantages we thought might be here for Mawkzy.
Anyone was thinking MWPO's going to show up here in Leon. Forget how to hit the kickoff. He's got to practice threes. Think again. He has been better in that aspect of the match.
Been all over him.
Been better in the air by miles, and he's at worst, I'd say he'd be better in the ground game as well, but he's either matching him or being better in every aspect of the game.
Trying to let everyone know that if you're from Mawkzy, you better jump. I don't see anybody standing.
There's a whole lot of
Everybody's jumping.
Mawkzy needs 3 games on the bounce. MWPO just needs 1 more to become the 1v1 champion of the world.
First ever Middle Eastern, first ever Saudi Arabia, RLCS World Champion. Home crowd's not having it their way today. Wildcard lose it to Falcons. Now Mawkzy struggling against MWPO seriously. Down bad here. What can he do in game 5?
Here we go. Mawkzy has to back off. MWPO goes to the instant bubble. It's too good again. Off the timeout, 1-0.
He's just ruthless. He's absolutely ruthlessly efficient. Mawkzy started off the series saving the pump bumps, saving the air dribble bumps. No more. I mean, MWPO's just elevated that aspect of the game. He's got a chance here to make it 2. Decides to go for the boost instead.
Mawkzy with 0. Oh, nearly 50 set into his own net. This is where the nerves will be at their highest. He cannot afford to drop one more. MWPO just cooking time and time again. This time, Mawkzy up for the task, but look at MWPO. So much control over this game. Straight up top with the aerial play, with the outplays, but on that occasion, ready for it. And there's a nice ball. MWPO's overcommitted. It's got to be 1-1.
shake of the head there by Mawkzy. Every goal is so close. He is digging deep here, but he's yet to find his rhythm. He's yet to have a solid minute or two where you can just feel like, that was my game. That's how we're going to play this.
I haven't seen him with a confident lead since that first game. Really been level pegging or in MWPO's control. Like right here, what's a flick?
Gives him a taste of his own medicine. It's MWPO with a top left flick, and that's the best flick all series.
He's used the signature flick on the man himself in his home country in the world's final. 2-1.
Disrespect. MWPO doesn't care about the boos. He doesn't care about the cheers. He's got control again off the kickoff. This one in the back corner, so at least it's not in Mawkzy's net from his POV. But again, it's MWPO threatened, and he might have put another one in from distance, barely off the post.
Oh, there's a huge overcommit MWPO. Just to throw this one on net. Surely Mawkzy walks it home.
Another important conversion, and it's another MWPO dive. He's diving in for these challenges. Mawkzy's spotting it every time. It's about time MWPO hits him with a fake challenge. He is overcommitting on these.
Feels like he doesn't need to. He's winning at so many other aspects of this game that those little overcommits seem unnecessary. He doesn't have to force anything. MWPO has had the ledger, has had the better of Mawkzy. The 3 out of the 4 games. Here he goes with the flick.
There was the big challenge as well. Mawkzy got kind of baited by it, but it doesn't matter too much. He still has control.
You can see Mawkzy single jump. MWPO recovers. Mawkzy wants to go all the way back and grab every boost he possibly can. Just has to watch the bump. Has to watch the demo. You can see him go high to do just that. Now has to back off, and that boost won't be up. Don't bother going mid. Worry about the flick. Worry about Mawkzy.
Oh, he's not confident though. If Mawkzy is confident, he would rip that one. But he's actually waited. He jumps and just turns it into kind of a nothing shot. He's hoping that MWPO plays himself. MWPO's trying to outplay Mawkzy. He's got a dodge to play with. Sets up the boost steal again. I mean, they're both holding back a little bit with these shots.
He's trying to play safe, but safe won't be putting a medal around your neck. MWPO with 100 with the demo. She spawns same side. Has to match him. Has to match the height of the ball. Low 50 coming through. Oh, he's actually going to take it the other way. Very risky, but he's done well and he's got the ball.
That's classy. Now here is the ceiling shot. It's more of Mawkzy's. That's what we're more used to seeing from him. Fast serial plays with the ceiling. Not the slow reset that got him in trouble in the last game.
Every time he's taken it to the sky, he's been insta-challenged. He's had MWPO right there, breathing down his neck. That time he had space. He got the reset off the roof and made the most of it. MWPO won't be phased in the slightest. Takes a strike to another air dribble bump. It's another one, and he does not miss.
Mawkzy tried to wait for MWPO to fly over him, leave the ball behind, but look at MWPO, push it back down, and then sniping him before Mawkzy could jump.
2 minutes left. Could it be the final 2 minutes of this match, of this grand final? And the crowd don't want that, but MWPO certainly looks to end it here. Oh, so close. Back on the attack.
Everybody's,
I can't believe it.
waiting in the audience saying, come on now, surely that's a demo. We've all been there.
MWPO turning straight at Mawkzy. What the reach, just off the very front of his car, off the bonnet to make it 4-3.
I mean, this is something that's worked every single game for MWPO. Just sets up the boost steal with the first attack, and then every attack after that looks harder and harder to stop.
Mawkzy loses this kickoff. Will gain possession from it. MWPO can't grab 100. Mawkzy creating angles. Fake challenge for MWPO. 36, he's done well to grab some pads. To still be effective, to stick around on this play. Got to worry about this 50 right here. Mawkzy off the wall to himself. Fake challenge. Reads MWPO this time. Goes to the low 50. MWPO's done very well in defense. He's out.
Yeah. Mawkzy didn't give himself a lot of options there. MWPO's got plenty on the counter-attack though. It's a mind game, and again, it's that boost steal. Oh, this one's countered by Mawkzy. Finally, a break of the pattern.
This is where he'll go straight. As soon as he grabs the boost, it's on net. It's not to the wall. He takes it up. Can he return serve?
back by Mawkzy. Clattered now putting the contact. Can he get a lead in the final minute?
We saw Mawpyo hit the Mawkzy flick. That felt like Mawkzy with an air dribble bump of Mawpyo's that he's just honed so well in this 1v1 in this final. That time it was Mawkzy's turn. It's a huge win for Mawpyo, but Mawkzy, he recovers first, can keep the ball close, can grab the 100. Mawpyo still so aggressive with low boost.
He's got nothing to play with, but he's still so fast about the pitch.
That thing was going to the moon. And it barely left Earth. Just over the top of Mawpyo. 5-4, Mawkzy, 30 seconds remain. 30 seconds to extend this series. And he is delaying.
He's taking it back. Mawpyo's got to chase him down. He's got to win the ball back.
They're playing chases. 15. Mawkzy still with the ball. Just has to keep it close. Has to keep the 50s in his favour. He's kept the boost in his favour, but he's lost the ball.
Dangerous game. Mawpyo makes him regret it. 5 seconds left. Mawkzy needs a kick-off possession here. He just has to avoid losing one.
Mawpyo start clutch. This kick-off is everything. This kick-off could be a world champion one. Mawkzy pops. Mawpyo space. 0 seconds. Reset. Mawpyo rips it. Still has boost. Will he keep it down? Will Mawpyo want to keep this ball up?
Oh my.
Oh,
He's done it!
Mawpyo, your first 1v1 world champion.
بيسألك يعني انت حكيت قبل هيك انه ايش ما يصير من ناحيه الجمهور حتعمل اللي عليك وحتقدم يعني كل قواتك وتقدر تفوز بالنهايه. كيف قدرت تضلك هادي وقدرت تسيطر على المباراه؟
الصراحه ادري اني افضل لاعب بالعالم وواثق من نفسي وما يهمني الجمهور ما يأثر علي، ما دام واثق من نفسي وادري اني عندي لعب كويس ما راح اهتم بالجمهور ولا اي احد.
Honestly, as long as I believe in myself and I have that confidence, no matter what the crowd does, I'm going to do what I do.
And he's done it. For you, obviously to have a second chance to prove yourself must mean a lot. I want to know, was it important to you to be able to have this moment? Because for me, it would be.
حكى لك انه هل بتحس انه بما انه اجت عندك فرصه ثانيه لتثبت حالك على هذا المسرح قدام كل الجمهور قدام كل اللي بتابعوا حوالين العالم، هل هاي اللحظه مهمه جدا لك انك تحقق هذا اللقب؟
اكيد انك تكون بطل عالم شيء مو بسهل، شيء اشتغلت عليه طول السنه هذه، الحمد لله حققت حلمي من يوم نزل اعلان الارمستيس.
about being the world 1v1 champion at the end of the day. It's not something that's easy to accomplish, and at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do it. And I said I will be crowned the 1v1 champion, and here I am. I did it.
Before I let you talk back to your friends and family at home, I have to know, you had so much time to prepare for this. Did you change anything up for your play style coming into this tournament, or did you know what you did would already work? And how hard was it to do both threes and ones at the same time?
هلا من ناحيه ادائك انت كنت عم بتنافس برضه في البطوله العالميه بال3 في 3 وبرضه طبعا في ال1 في 1، فكيف قدرت تتمكن من السيطره على الناحيتين انك برضه خلينا نقول تتدرب على 3 في 3 وبرضه على بطوله الونز؟
الصراحه 3 في 3 و1 في 1 ما تفرقنا كثير. صح ان موسمنا كان سيء ب 3 في 3 لكن الحمد لله عوضتهم ب 1. اقدر اسوي بالانس لنفسي، ما احتاج اغير شيء بالستايل اللي ادري انه افضل لاعب بالعالم، وما يحتاج اني اغير شيء. الناس تحتاج تغير عشان تفوز عليك مباراه، فالحمد لله.
Honestly, yeah, there is a big difference between preparing for threes, and it wasn't the performance that I wanted to show on the world stage when it comes to competing at the World Championship, but I feel like I made up for it by winning the 1v1 tournament at the end of the day, and for me, that was always a goal for me to accomplish.
I've done enough talking here. Right now, you have earned this stage. You are the 1v1 world champion. You get to talk to all your family and friends. I see some on stage here at home. What do you got to say to them as the 1v1 world champion?
يعطيكم العافيه ثقتكم فينا، ويعطيكم العافيه جمهور تويستد. اخيرا جبنا النجم الرابع لتويستد. يعطيكم العافيه الدعم، وان شاء الله الموسم الجاي احسن.
I want to say thank you to my friends, thank you to my fans, to my family, thank you to Twisted Minds, the organization that has supported me this whole time, and thank you to everyone that's been along for the ride.
Leon, your first ever 1v1 world champion, MWPO!
There can only ever be one first ever 1v1 world champion. No matter what happens from here, Noble gets to take that title home with him for forever.
And he did it exactly how he did it at the major. He lost game one, he kept his cool, won 4 straight. Such a dominating performance by him. And for him to know when he goes on the field, and if there's only him on the field versus one another, he's the very best in the world. What an awesome feeling.
I mean, that was absolutely fantastic. I mean, when will we learn that just because you've got the home court advantage, it doesn't seem to help anymore? North America has learned this twice, and today, Leon got to learn the exact same.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe it would have been more one-sided. Maybe he wouldn't have gotten game one if he hadn't had the home field advantage. We'll never know what happened out there in the multiverse. But also, I mean, that first game, it was a little bit different than the one against Diaz, where Diaz was like, it was back and forth. There was a buzzer beater, you know, where like Mawkzy pretty much was in control that whole time through game number 1. It looked like we were about to be celebrating 4 Mawkzy wins.
Oh yeah, he was up by 5, and then I think there was like 3 kickoff goals back to back to back. But that is the difference in ones. It always felt like, yeah, Mawkzy is training for ones this entire event, but as the series goes on, Nobo is going to be getting more and more comfortable versus Mawkzy, and we saw that by the end of game 1. He got 3 kickoff goals back to back to back, and then it's like, okay, he's starting to feel it. He dominates game 2, dominates game 3, scored 12 goals in game 3, and forced a forfeit out of that. So just what a performance from him to figure it out early enough and then never let go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was impressed by the performance both players put up, but it's so incredible to me how that first game went and how much it didn't seem to matter. Was it game 3 put up 11 goals before Mawkzy finally called the forfeit?
He needed game 2. He needed game 2 bad. I knew that. I knew that. Winning game 1 was good, but he needed game 2. Just have some comfortability. And when he lost that one, it really did feel like we're going to go right back to Raleigh, where Nobo just won 4 straight, and he did.
Yeah, I mean, as we went throughout this, the game 2 went really badly. You saw him over in game 3. They were just trying to ride through it. You know, I'm going to let this game keep going. He knew it was over for a while. Just let's see if we can get something going. Realizing, okay, that's not happening anyway. But the one thing that, to me, Mawkzy really struggled with the read on MWPO's aggression, especially when he had the ball. usually we see Mawkzy, he's got the ball, all right, air dribble bump, or try and rip it top corner.
Yeah.
And he kept assuming the challenge is about to happen, and he couldn't get it right often enough.
It's funny that we're talking about this all from Mawkzy's perspective, as the players are like, oh, he struggled with this. When we're watching those games, and they're utterly incredible at this video game, but we're talking about Nobu like he's like a final boss in Elden Ring. Like, how are we going to like figure out how to get around this?
Because he's
so good. He's so
automatic at this.
And it felt like in game one, even Mawkzy was making goal line save after goal line save. It's like you can't keep that up. At some point.
That was the thing we could celebrate was the goal line saves, but he'd make two spectacular ones, and then Nobu was still right there to put it in.
Yeah, and that was the difference. We saw late in the series, Nobu was like, all right, I'm not going to go for these risky shots. I'll go for the shot I know will be saved, but then I'll grab the boost, and I'll keep pressure on him. And it seemed like Mawkzy didn't have an answer for that.
It also seemed like he was just losing a lot of kickoff goals. Nobu was just taking more and more possession and just getting more and more momentum off the kickoffs. And for Mawkzy in particular, you expect him to be better in that category.
But here's the thing, is like, how awful has it got to be when you lose so many kickoff goals and you go, okay, I'm going to go for the wildest, dumbest thing I could possibly think of. I'm just going to drive through the ball. And Nobu does the exact same thing, despite having no reason to do that.
Yeah.
It's just like he could read his mind at every moment.
Yeah, then the delay kickoffs were coming out. That's like the one weakness against Mawkzy, and it was working great for Nobu. And honestly, finally, it was like, all right, we're getting some momentum here in that game 5.
Need this game 4.
Yes, absolutely. It was very close back and forth. Game 5, though, Nobu's down, and he scores late. Real quick.
Yeah, he needed the game 5 too. Bro, obviously. I can say he needed There's a couple moments, I think game 1 he played well.
Look at that flick. Ooh.
I mean, it's a great play by Nobu. Nobu's going to have more offensive pressure, so when you know that, you have to be able to capitalize on his mistakes. And when you keep giving away games, in my estimation, I honestly think he got to get away to game 5. You work back, you took the lead, and then you have to finish it. You have about 25 seconds. You got to over 25 seconds. You get home. I know it's already a 1v1, but surely in this moment, you got to be able to do that. And then he allows the 0 seconds.
Yeah, you saw that from the Mawkzy's camera as well at that 0-second goal. Even with the 25 seconds left, where he had the 1-goal lead, he won the kickoff and decided, no, I'm going to chase this one back. I'm just going to waste away the time. And it was a mistake. And it just was every single time it could go wrong, it did go wrong. But for our 1v1 world champion,
it went right.
Everything went right, and he did it perfectly.
Especially at the 0 seconds right there. Listen, he gets the boost. He automatically comes off the ceiling, makes Mawkzy have to make a save. Mawkzy doesn't read that he has 0 boost. Yeah. Mawkzy comes out, and Nobu's already collecting pads. At that point, we knew it was over.
And kickoff goals, obviously in ones, there's going to be a lot more of them. Nobu did so well, and offensive demos as well.
Yeah, the offensive demos was mostly because Nobu was the only one really having offense.
Yeah.
What chance did he have for an offensive demo? He just had to keep chasing. But even then, talk about the small things that was going wrong. You heard so many times this crowd going, oh my God, he's got him. The demo is right there. He's just barely escaped from it.
And if we say all that, and Mawkzy still had more time spent ahead. It's still 3%. He lost 4 games. This means Mawkzy, you just had to close a couple of them, and you would have been good. The crowd would have been behind it. Then the pressure would have been on Nobu.
And that's the difference, though. Mawkzy, obviously, with the 1v1s, there's very limited LAN experience there. He only got to play 2 matches, right? Nobu, with 3s, yes, it's not the same game mode, but he has so much more experience playing in big-time moments that I think eventually Mawkzy will get there. And this is a learning experience. He will be incredibly disappointed, for sure, because he didn't win it for France, but he will definitely be back.
He'll be back. We'll definitely see Mawkzy next season. And if anybody is more motivated than him to get that title, I don't know who it would be. I can't think of somebody.
Maybe the entire KC squad that he beat to get here. I imagine that they were happy for him. I'm sure they want to try and set that back. I mean, that qualification period is
brutal.
Yeah, but he'll go again.
And watch out for the Falcons players as well. They're going to be in that MENA region trying, and who knows who comes out of North America and who comes out of SAM. And if we expand, who knows?
It's such a great game mode too, because it requires just the most profound mechanical mastery of the game and perfect decision making throughout the whole time. There's so many goals we saw go in because a player chose to challenge, chose to move just slightly upfield, put themselves just barely into no man's land, and exactly when the other player chooses to shoot over them. Like it's the positioning game, it's the game awareness game, and the mechanics game. Not just one of those things.
It's even on that one. It's also what you do outside of the field. mode. I mean, we already saw Nobo, his way of dealing with in between goals is just trying to take a sip of water. For Mawkzy, though, he looks around. He likes to just try and confirm, like the admin. He's like, yeah, hi, because he knows he's not got anyone with him. So he just goes, yeah, okay, cool, I'm still good to keep going. Just little ticks like that.
It was an incredible performance. Congratulations again to Nobo for taking home the first ever 1v1 RLCS World Champion title. Let's start talking about the 3v3s again and get you guys set up for tomorrow. We're done with the gameplay for today. Championship Sunday is the only thing remaining to be done at this World Championship. We've got 6 teams left there in our bracket. We'll play those quarterfinals, then the semifinals, then the grand finals. The team's getting thinner and thinner here.
6 teams, 5 more matches away from crowning the RLCS World Champion in the year 2025. 2 from EU, 2 from NA, 1 from MENA, and 1 from OCE.
And that's the most important part is everyone's on 1 life. There's 5 matches left. 5 teams will go home. 1 will be crowned champion.
And historically, if you are the team that beats the OCE region at this stage, you're the ones that go on to win the entire event. As Cloud9 back in Season 7. So maybe something to look out for there.
Season 6, Season 7, when we had 3 NA teams versus 1 Vitality, and it ain't gonna work for us.
Didn't work out. Took NRG a bunch of tries to get it that first time. They might be about to take home a 2nd World Championship title in Rocket League for the organization. It would be pretty cool. The week has been crazy. There is only 1 day left, folks. I hope you are ready for it. Hope you've punched it into your alarm clock wherever you are in the world. Make sure you're here for Karmine Corps versus the Ultimates. First thing in the morning, you want to watch the blue wall, maybe for the last time. That's the time you got to be here right at the start of the day. Wildcard versus GK will be next. Falcons versus the winner between Karmine Corps and the Ultimates, and then NRG versus the winner between GK and Wildcard with our grand finals coming up there at the end. Doors open at noon. The pre-shows begin at 1 p.m. with the games beginning at 2 p.m. That's all Central European summertime. So make sure you've got it into your calendar. We'll see you tomorrow for the biggest day of the Rocket League year. It's been a lot of fun from Lyon, France. We got 1 more day to do it. We'll see you guys there tomorrow.